2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the 3M Open. Today's coverage is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey Luke and Rich, I'm looking forward to treading the fairways again with these two because they were absolute fire the first time round, and I have a feeling that after their exchanges on social media, it'll be even more spicy out here.
Certainly looking forward to seeing how this rivalry plays out, Rich. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement that these two generate. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
And from about 105 yards...
Nice shot that. That should find the surface. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. Putting for birdie here.
So far, so good.
Well, that's delightful. A birdie to get the round underway.
And that should calm whatever nerves this player has. Nice opening hole.
And that makes him tied for first. As you said, Rich, TPC Twin Cities, not a long golf course, but ball in play is imperative if you want to make the birdies. Here at the second, water and bunkers come into play.
This is a tee shot that I believe must be challenged. You must take driver out to hit it over that bunker down the right-hand side to leave yourself with as short a second shot as you can possibly get. This green can cause all kinds of problems as it pitches from left to right down towards the water. It's a birdie opportunity if you're bold enough to take on the tee shot.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
It's been a little up and down, but she's just one stroke back from her rival.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Nice judge's speed. And back to the course with the live action. What's in front of them, Henny?
This one will run uphill.
Just didn't drop. Par putt coming up here. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Rich, the third hole plays as a par 5 for when people get to play the course casually. But in this PGA Tour event, it's a strong par 4.
It is just over 480 yards, and the line off the tee is at those two fairway bunkers through the fairway. From there, you'll have an open look to this green that moves from back to front. It's truly a strong par 4.
Nicely done. This shot here near the 200-yard marker. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. Yeah, nicely played. This putt is 16 feet to the hole.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Okay, steady now. Ooh, a 12-footer. Love to make a few of these today. Ooh, right by the hole. A bogey putt awaits. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. And that ensures that he's back to even par now. All right, Rich, birdie chance here at the fourth.
It can be, Luke, if your distance control is spot on. This is a two-tier green, and when the pin is all the way in the back left, it can be difficult to get it all the way back there.
Opting for the 6-iron. Oh, well done. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's get back to it, shall we? And this putt for a share of the lead. Oh, so close. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Yeah, it's just about 3 feet away. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. There's plenty of twists and turns around TPC Twin Cities, and the fifth is another.
Massive, massive fairway here at the fifth, so tee it high, let it fly. Second shot straight back up the hill to a green that's fairly flat with a little bit more movement in the back portion of it. It's a cool design.
Nicely done. Henny, what's the player facing here?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Going with the 8-iron here. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She made bogey, gave one back on the last hole.
And here we are with the third shot. Didn't that look good for a long time? Lovely touch. Well played.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Rich, the par 5 sixth, reachable in 2?
Most definitely, but you have to take an aggressive line down the right-hand side. Hitting it anywhere left into that bunker or otherwise is just a no-go zone. Out to the right-hand side, though, you get a clean look at this green. Water over on the left-hand side. The obvious place to miss your second is out to the right.
Handy effort, that one. Rich, the 3M Open reinstated on tour here at TPC Twin Cities in Minnesota. It used to have some Champions Tour events being played here, but now the tour in general is here, and it really is a great opportunity for any new player to sort of announce themselves to the world.
It is. There's not a lot of history at this event, being at this venue at TPC Twin Cities. Brand new, about 3 years ago now. but it is an opportunity, as the field isn't historically as strong as some of the other tour events, for a young player, somebody new to the game, to get their first win and hopefully propel their career to greater heights. In saying that, though, Minnesota, Minneapolis is such a golf-rich town. I mean, the major championships at Hazeltine, especially the 2002 PGA Championship won by moi, of course. It's a great golfing city, Luke. I mean, it truly is outstanding. The fans come out, and they're just so into it. They're behind it. They love it. And the players, when we get here, you know that you're in for a fun week because everybody in this city really seems to get behind this tournament.
I love your walk down memory lane, Beeman. You're absolutely entitled to it. Lining up the birdie putt here.
It's looking solid.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. He currently sits in 3rd position. A chance to be aggressive here, Rich, at the short par 4-7.
There's really no reason to be because there's not much room up there, and only the biggest hitters in the game could possibly get it on this green. Just lay it up with a long iron or a fairway metal. That will leave a short second shot to a green that's flat and is just begging to be birdied.
That's some good golf right there. Great shot into the 7th and a chance for birdie. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Like the look of this one. Gets that one to go down, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. Over to the par 3, 8th we go, and it's 205 yards.
This is a really cool designed long par 3. As you can see, the green is not very deep. It is wide, and there's lots of pin placements to use on this green. Probably my favorite hole on the golf course. Luke?
This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
He was on a good line. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Currently a couple under for the event. Reached this golf course designed by the legendary Arnold Palmer, and the 9th resembles the 18th of his Bay Hill Club at Lodge.
This is fraught with danger everywhere. Out to the right, out of bounds comes into play quickly. If you miss it over to the left, there's waste area that you want no part of. Find the fairway, and the second shot demands you keep it left of that water. Anywhere on the green on the left side is a fantastic play.
This shot from about 190 yards out is currently tied for the lead. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's got momentum now, just birdied the last hole.
This putt will move them to 3 under par.
It's tracking.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Just 3 feet to the cup.
He's got this for his par.
Well, Rich, this is a great position to be in. Tied in top spot as we head into the back 9.
Yeah, good spot, isn't it? I got to say, I'd rather be in the lead or tied for the lead than in the chasing pack. Gives you just a little margin of error should you have one, but I got to say this player is awfully solid.
Not bad. Time for the second shot at the 10th.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
He's looking for an early KO against Lydia after that. Wow, she's on the ropes and maybe down on the canvas if he continues.
And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 3 under. And at the end of that hole, he's gone into clear outright leader. The 11th, though, a sterner par 4, measuring 470 yards.
Straight back uphill as well, Luke. You don't want to be in that fairway bunker on the right-hand side, so bail out just a little bit to the left. Second shot, straight back up the hill to a green that is very deep.
That's nicely done. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
Going with the 7. And another fine-looking strike, this one. It'll find the green.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
This one might roll into the rough. And back to the play, shall we? And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Looking good.
Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Still in the lead now after that hole. Players face an elevated tee shot at the par 5 12th, Rich, but keep an eye on the water.
Keep an eye on the water. No need to hit driver here. Just take out a 3-wood, and that golf ball will chase down the fairway quite nicely. In the second shot, slightly back uphill. I think most players will have no problem reaching this green in 2.
Well, this should be unpredictable. Don't know what you're going to get from the golfing gods here. Attaboy, good shot. That got caught up in a few of the branches. sitting at 4 under for the day, currently in the lead. That's inside the house of opportunity. This putt is about 15 feet to the hole.
Looking better.
Fair effort that. Good birdie. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
They're in the bunker. Got a chance to get up and down. Oh, stop it. What a way to make your par.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Our current leader is up by 3 shots. Rich the 13th, the par 3, measuring 216 yards. It's a tough one.
It is. Elevated tee box, but an elevated green as well. Not a bunch of room on the front part of it. Obviously, more room as the green gets deeper, but the bunker on the right is an absolute no-go zone. It's very deep and very difficult to get up and down from.
Going with the 5-wood. This one looks to be on a pretty good line. That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
Here's Lydia Ko. Let's return to live play now. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Big par saver coming up for this fella.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. Leading by 3 strokes now. When they stand on the tee at the par 4 14th, Rich, I'd imagine that fortune favours the brave.
It does. I think that players, should they decide to take this tee shot on with a driver, want to go at the second fairway bunker as this fairway pitches severely from right to left. A driver will get you in there close enough to hit wedge for your second shot, which turns a difficult hole into an easy hole.
From around 120 yards here, currently leading by 3. Opting for the 9-iron. Come on, get a good bounce to the left. Left yourself an opportunity. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie.
Looking really good.
Well done. And that will move him to 6 under par. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
Currently 6 under for the round. The 15th, par 4, and a strong one.
Fairly simple and straightforward tee shot here as the fairway pitches in from both the right and left-hand sides. So hitting the fairway shouldn't be much of a problem. From there, the second shot goes straight back up the hill to a green that's protected by bunkers on the left-hand side.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup. This for a birdie run.
That was a gallant attempt. And with that putt, now it's 6 under with a few to play.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
Handy out of the bunker there. It's time to check on the leaderboard. Our leader is up by 4 shots now.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
And Rich, here we are at the 16th at TPC Twin Cities, and not a long hole, but there's plenty of trouble around.
Water right, bunkers left, but let's face it, Luke, not a long hole, no need for the driver.
That tee shot looks pretty good. Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
He's got roughly 105 yards here.
Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader. This one's for birdie. Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Here we are at the penultimate hole of TPC Twin Cities, Rich, and there's water everywhere on this short par 3.
Water to the left, Luke. Bunkers out to the right. If you're going to find the green, you better be brave.
Going with the hybrid. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader. Oh my. Will she be able to get out of here?
She'll probably be better off if she just throws this out. I mean, this is really just not nice at all.
Oh, what a shot from the bunker. Okay, time to return to the action. Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt.
Looking for another birdie here.
This one's looking good.
Oh, that's a ripper. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Well, Rich, this finishing hole at TPC Twin Cities really sets up for a dramatic finish, doesn't it?
Risk versus reward, 583 yards. If you hit a big drive, you can take on the green in 2.
This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber. Wow. There's a lot of power in that one. Bombed. Not able to find the green in 2, but a bold play.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, Luke. This is a surprise, missing this one.
A hole out from off this green here to win the tournament. So much easier when you roll like that, isn't it?
Gotta say, his short game is...
That's a PGA Tour title to add to the list. Your 3M Open champion.
Congratulations to the 3M winner. Only the best of the best win here in Minneapolis.
And Rich, they only had a narrow margin the entire back 9, but they were able to pull out the win. That's very gutsy, isn't it?
Luke, impressive win all around. I got to say, a gutsy performance at the end of the tournament. Final 9 holes. Job well done.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beem, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.